I always feel like every season it just goes by so fast. What does it mean that you're nearing the finish line of the regular season?
I feel like it's a good thing and like not bad, but I would say it's sad because you don't want to get to the end of your season. But I mean, it goes to show the hard work we put in, getting ready to prepare for this season, off-season work, spring work. So it's all been good because we all getting to show the work that we put in and everybody getting to see the finished product.
And how do you think you guys have grown as a team this year?
We've grown a lot because I think we much new team. Like we was all new to each other when it first started. We barely knew each other in the summer when we all got here. Coach used to always tell a story about how our first dinner we had together, none of us sat near each other. We all sat in different corners of the room, honestly. And to see how much we've grown from there, like we all super close. We spent a lot of time together, and I feel like that's just making us that much better on the basketball floor.
And when you talk about Coach and he tells that story about how you guys sat in different rooms for lunch, have you thought about the evolution of where you guys are now from that, I guess, awkward lunch per se?
It's crazy now. Now we so close as a team. We spend a lot of time together. Like, if you was to tell me that this team would have been as good as we are now, probably would have been a little shocked just because the way our first dinner went. But it's been amazing to see us grow over time together because, it's easy for one person to grow by itself. But to see the way we've been coming together and gelling together has been amazing.
Was there one person that kind of rallied the troops to get you guys to be more comfortable with one another, or was it just kind of a you build through time kind of thing?
It was a thing that happened with comfort. You can't really rush it. You don't want to make nobody feel uncomfortable. So it was something that just happened over time. The more time we spent together, the more comfortable we was being around each other.
So what does it mean that you're the most experienced player on the Marquette Golden Eagles team?
It means a lot to me because it shows I stuck around and was able to, battle through everything that I've been through and to keep fighting. It's weird, too, because I remember when I had first got here and I was the young guy and didn't know what to expect or what was going on. So now to see my role is totally reversed and everyone looks for me for advice or where should I go eat at or everything under the sun for real. It's been fun because now I got to see both sides of the spectrum.
And how have you embraced your role as the leader on this team?
I embraced it pretty well. At first it was tough because that was not something I was pretty used to. I never really had to be a leader until except for high school, but that was a long time ago. So the fact that I had to get reacquainted with that role it's been fun. It has its challenges some days, but it's something that I've really enjoyed taking the leadership role in this team.
And you've been here a while. There was turnover this year. What made you decide to stick with it and stay with Marquette?
Personally, for me, I felt like I owed it to Marquette to help get them back where they're supposed to be. Marquette is a storied program, and growing up, I knew it as a storied program, and I got the chance to be a part of that. And when I was here, we didn't really make that happen. So I felt like it was only right that I stick around and try and get Marquette back where it needs to be.
You happy you came back?
Yeah, I'm super happy I came back.
Speaking of the turnover, Coach Shaka Smart comes in, new coach, new regime. How has he really taken to you guys as a coach this season?
It's been great. And honestly, he's done everything he said he was going to do when he first got here and met with me. He didn't change at all. Everything he said, he stuck to it. We started with the relationship piece. Getting to know him better is what made me want to stay. And the fact that he tried to get to know me as well has been crazy, and it's been good because, you don't really get that because I'm not really a guy that he recruited. So the fact that he took time to get to know me, learn about me, my family, just made it that much better.
And you talked about, the stories he would tell about that first lunch, right, or dinner. Do you have any stories of Coach Shaka Smart? Because he's known for his energy. Do you have any fun stories you can share with us about him?
Not he always got the energy. He bring it 24/7. When he first got here, he used to get not mad. I wouldn't say he got mad at me, but he wouldn't like for me to walk past his office and not say nothing, or he was always be on me about me not having enough energy throughout the day. It could be 11 o'clock in the morning. I just walk by, he start yelling, "Greg, what's up?" I'd be like, "What's up, coach?" He'd be like, "Let's try it again. That wasn't enough energy." So Other than that, like that's coach. Like that's what he does. He brings the energy 24/7, no matter what's going on. And I feel like at first I thought it was gonna be weird because I thought like nobody has energy 24/7, but he does. Like genuinely has a lot of energy 24/7. It's full. He a good guy to be around. It's fun.
And I'm sure it helps when you have early mornings and everything like that. You know, obviously you guys are the guys on the court playing the game of basketball. He's coaching, but what makes you think that he's the guy that can help you in this program get finally to the tournament and win a game in the tournament? What makes you believe that?
I would say he's been there. He's been able to do it in his history. Like, just look at his track record. He's been able to do it with different teams at different places. So why not do the same thing at Marquette? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
You were a big part of Justin Lewis coming to the Golden Eagles. Talk about your relationship with him and why he decided to follow you here.
I would say me and Justin's relationship, it got better over time. So like, yeah, I played a part in him committing to Marquette when we first came on the recruiting visits and stuff like that. So that was just the start of our relationship. And then once we got him here, me and him spent a lot of time together because we kind of was going through the same stuff last year. He wasn't playing as much as he felt like he should have, and then he got injured. I've been through the injury stuff when it came to college, so I knew what that was like. I was always the one in his ear, you know, like, keep your head up, don't worry about it. You're going to get better, it's only time. I always told him to listen to his body, and then like, from there our relationship just got better and better and better. And then when all the turnover and stuff happened, it was just me, him, and Oso for real. So it was just us three, really. We just would sit and talk, you know, trying to figure out what we was going to do next. And then once it got closer and closer, we got Shaka. Really, me and Justin, we just was like, but what are we going to do? We both was like, we got to do what's best for us and our families. And I always was like, I told him that I felt him staying here would be the best for him because he'd be able to make a name for himself. And then he had told me, like, all right, if I'm going to stay here, I want you to be here with me too. And I was like, I can do that. Like I think of Justin as my little brother because I don't have a little brother. So I think about Justin as my little brother because we done been through so much together. And then it's like, no matter what's going on, I know I got him and he got me. And like that's the kind of relationship you want with a teammate, especially because you all go through war together out there on the court. And knowing that he's like my little brother, I know no matter what's going on, he can talk to me about what's going on the court, off the court, and I know I can do the same. And
you want to be an agent, right? Or after you're done playing? What does it really say about you kind of being 1-0 with having Justin here, kind of helping recruit him considering how good he is? Does that say something about your future potential as an agent?
I just know talent when I see it, that's all. Nothing too crazy. It's just, you can tell he was a special kid, you know, and it just was, and I feel like we come from like similar backgrounds, so like being able to see somebody that's trying to do the same things I'm trying to do makes it easier, and it makes us, because we got more things in common, so it makes it easier for us to interact with each other.
Well, it's been a long ride for you here at Marquette. It's not over yet. You've dealt with a lot of injuries, a lot of games. How have you really grown this season from all that?
Oh, this season, I've grown a lot. I would say I've matured a lot this year. You got to think, I had to go from dealing with a whole different coach. I had to get used to how he did things on a daily basis, how the assistant coaches did things on a daily basis. So I would just say I matured a lot. Like leadership-wise, has been one of the bigger steps for me because now it's like everybody's looking at what I'm doing. Like if I'm not making shots, my teammates gonna be on me about not bringing the same energy I would. And it's different because like usually I feel like if I'm on a team, I'm not making shots, I can stay to myself and try and figure it out. But with this team, I can't do that. I'm missing shots. I still got to be the guy that I still got to bring my voice no matter what's going on. For me personally on the court, I got to be the one to help my teammates get through whatever going on, good times or bad. I just got to be that voice. And that's the one thing I would say has improved the most.
How would you rank this team out of the previous ones you've played with? Is it the most high energy? Is it the most fun group of guys? How would you really classify this current team? I would say this team has the most energy. I like the group of guys too, but I don't know where I would put them rated on group of guys wise. Probably second. I think it's one team I played on before was crazy. I spent way more time with
that other team than this one, but it's pretty close in time. But yeah, the energy that this group has is crazy. I've never seen a team like where everyone just has energy, but I feel like that starts with Shaka though, because he got so much energy. It's only right that it trickles down to us, because it all starts off with the head of the snake, which is Shaka for us right now. So I feel like, yeah, this group has the most energy I would say I've ever been a part of.
Go through COVID, don't play with fans, now that they're back in full force at Fiserv Forum. What has it meant having all those people back and cheering you guys on?
The fans has been the most amazing part, because I feel like during COVID, everybody took it for granted. You know, playing with fans. You never thought that would be something that got taken away from you. So I would say the fans has been amazing. They've brought so much energy to our games, and like you actually miss, like I got to miss, like, man, I miss having fans here, because I actually like kind of forgot how loud the place get, because I don't feel like I was ever a part of that many games in Fiserv before because of the injuries, and then when I got to play it was COVID. So it's been amazing to play in front of fans at Fiserv, and it's good for our younger guys to be able to see what it's like to play in front of fans, home and away. So, but definitely at Fiserv, the fans has been a huge home court advantage for us.
And looking ahead to the Big East tournament, seems like it's right around the corner. What makes you guys believe you can make it the entire stretch and win a lot of games there?
I feel like it's our 1-0 mindset. That's all we gotta come with. We bring that mindset. I feel like we bring that mindset and we do all the little stuff that goes into winning. We can beat any team in front of us. So I feel like if we do that, then we'll be able to make a nice run in March.
And speaking of March, it's a little bit of ways here, but the knock on this team always has been you guys make the tournament, you can't win a game in the tournament. What makes you believe that this team is special and different and can get that done?
Because I feel like we've been preparing for March since the summer started. And you can tell with our early season schedule, it was a lot of games people didn't expect us to win, and we did go win those games, which is the same thing that could happen in March. People are not going to expect us to go in there and get it done because our history of not getting it done. So why not us? Why not let it be us to be the ones that get over that hump and win a game in March?
Another year of eligibility left for you. Yep. Senior Day is coming up. What does that day mean to you?
Senior Day means a lot. It's just a chance to get a little acknowledgement for the time I spent here at Marquette. Not saying it's over, but it's just a day to get recognized. Knowing that I got another year of eligibility, it's no telling what can happen. And I don't want nobody to think that this is it for Greg Elliott at Marquette. So you never know what the future may hold.
So what is ahead for Greg Elliott, potentially at Marquette?
I don't know. Honestly, I could say it's a 50-50 chance. I'm not sure. But at the same time, I'm not really focused on that right now. I'm just like enjoying the moment, taking it day by day, spending a lot of time with my teammates, just trying to make sure we get the job done. Right now, I'm just focused on going 1-0 and beating Butler.
And last one for you. You know, I talked about your recruiting skills with Justin. Your sister, potentially, Gabrielle, might want to come to town.
Yes, it's a chance that could happen. I don't know if she want to come to Marquette. I mean, I would want her to come to Marquette, definitely. I'm never going to say I wouldn't want to see my little sister more. So if my little sister decides that Clemson not the spot for her and she want to make a move, I'm definitely going to put it in as much work as possible to help Marquette be that place.
And how good would you be as a sports agent?
Oh, I think I'd be one of the best in the country. In the world, honestly. I feel like I got the skills for it. I can talk. I feel like I already know the game. And I know more about a lot of other sports too. So I'm not saying I just can be a basketball agent. I know a lot about other sports as well. So I feel like my experience in sports will really help me a lot in the sports agency world.